bigger than the earth, coming out of the sun. Why do we have something like this coming out of the sun? Because clearly it is massive. It's way bigger than the earth itself. The edges are clearly defined. You can see it right there. And I've put a little visual that you can compare it to. It's bigger than the earth. It came out of the sun. It doesn't look like a normal solar flare whatsoever. It doesn't. And that happened on the 5th. What happened on the 5th, you all? Did something happen on the 5th? When did? Now let's think about this. Was that the only one that came out? Is this the only one that we have noticed? Some may say, Gina, honey, that is a solar flare. I think it's a mothership. Bigger than the earth. It's oval. It's oval. Its edges are clearly defined, and it just so happens to match the shape that was seen at the observatories when the cameras decided they weren't going to show us any more stuff. Remember that? It was the Canada, France, Hawaii telescopes, and they decided that this when Mauna Kea, or Mauna Kea, whatever it was, it erupted. And it was around that time that the observatories on the south-facing camera had a very, very bright object in the sky right above them. And we were documenting the observatories very heavily because of all the strange anomalies. Let me show you. Can I show you, you all? Because I really do want to show you. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So let me just get a minute, because this is the same shape. Gina, honey, you're taking too long. That's okay, you all. We're going to look at it. I just want to make sure I don't have any other clearer images on here. I want to make sure I got the right one from the observatories coming out. Okay, I got it. I got it, you all. We're going to look at it. It's the same shape as the observatories. And it's as big as the earth. It's not as big as the earth. It's bigger than the earth. Watch this, you all. So we got Mount Semeru. That had erupted. Okay, we got that. Look at this. This is on the 4th. December the 4th. We're going to look at this. We're going to show some comparison to that very shape that came out of the sun. Is what we're going to do. I'm going to scoot this over, y'all. I'm trying to, I'm going to make sure I'm on here. I'm going to show it. Hello. Hello, Applebrooks. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Now this ain't a topic they want. That's just too bad. That's the topic we're going to do, you all. It is. Look at this. So we can see these right here. It was only 2 days after these images started getting, you know, a lot of attention. Because someone said, oh no, Gina, honey, that's right there. That's from the volcano, that glow in the sky. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Look at that. Look at this rim. There's a rim up here. Okay, when I say rim, like an oval rim, you can see the edge slightly. These were from a video right here. Look. You can see the outline. This is the observatory in the sky, and it's not the volcano up in the sky either. After this happened, you all, if you are new here, after this happened, there was no more time lapse made available at all. They quit showing any time lapse from these particular cameras. What on earth is that? I have no idea what that was. Actually, I think it was me trying to dance. Okay, I was dancing, you all. Dancing in the moonlight. Look what else we had show up. I think the ship came out of that up there, too. Looked kind of like a portal, too. It really did. Look at this. You see that? Now, can you have, let me ask this. Can you have portals that can come out of the sun in the shape of an oval, and then ships start coming out of them. Can you have that? Like maybe a wormhole or something opening up. Can you have something like that? Because this is kind of what the shape looks like right here that came out of the sun. It's like that. And this is on the 5th. Now we're at December the 5th. And I'm showing this because I'm doing a comparison. Look at that up there. It's not impossible. It's highly probable that this too came out of the sun. That too came out of the sun, whether it be a portal, whether it be a ship. It came out of the sun, and the observatory shut down. Look at that. See that? I put this here. Did aliens come? This was around that time that this is what around the time, you can see right here, this time traveler had said that aliens will land on the earth in December the 8th. This video right here. Well, here's what happened, you all. This is really serious too. When December the 8th, the very day of December the 8th came around, we wanted to go back to the observatories to look at the time lapse. Boom. No, they cut it. They did not have any more time lapse after the 6th and 7th. There was no. So we didn't even get to see what the sky looked like at that time. We did not get to see at all, you all. Not at all. They wouldn't let us. They wouldn't. It all stopped then. Thanks, NASA. That's not very nice of me, but you all, it all stopped back then. At that time, we were not allowed to see it. And it really made me upset. I'm not just saying that either, because I thought, you don't do us right. When we're trying to set and see if that time traveler was right with the alien coming out of the sun, we were trying to do that, you all. We were. See, look at this. And NASA executed the Artemis program, and there was a great big being's face right there in the sky at that time. But I'm supposed to be talking about the sun and quit talking about that. Okay, but I wanted to talk about the observatories too. I really did. Well, let me see if there's another one on there. There may not be, but there may be, you all. It just made me upset. It's okay, you all. We can get over it. Gina will get over it. I will get over it, you all. So let's go over here. How are we doing here? Good night, everyone. R. Charles in the chat. Okay, hello. So we can see by the screen that the chat rate is being cut in half again as we go. We can see it right there. Is anyone feeling lack of strange energy leaving your body? You would still like to know what happened at the sunspot and other shutdown observations. Lavender Honey. That's when Gina Honey came into this arena. Right during that time. Look, see, okay, look. So it's 51. So they dropped it from, they're cutting everything in half, the live chat. Every minute or 30 seconds. So your chats doesn't go and then it goes poof. That's what they're doing. I just like to document it. So I'm going to come over to, I'm going to let this beep like that. Let me, we got to wait for this, you all, because I want to show the, I want to show it coming out of the sun after I said whatever I said. I hope they haven't blocked it. You got to wait for it to quit showing like that. Oh, you are, because it is undeniable. It is undeniable. Let's watch this. Totally undeniable. So it's going slow right now. Watch this. To see we had some more cubes show up. I hadn't been on here for a while. There's something drastically wrong, something massive. Look at all of that. You know, these symbols. Remember the cubes that were in the Pacific Ocean? Look at this. This is on the 4th. And some may say, well, you know, that's just computer graphics. It's just no, it's not. No, there's no way. Because these shapes, they can, look, this is acting independently right here on its own. It is. And these are highly intelligent species. The Borg can look like this if they so desire. And there are cubes in the sky, and we know that the cubes were building in Tennessee on the WeWork building also. This plasma is really sensitive. Let me push this button so we can get back to the thing coming out of the sun. Yeah. Well, I was hot earlier, right before I came up here. I really was. I thought I was going to wear a sweater up here because it's cold. I said, no, I got way too hot. See, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to stop it right here so we can capture that image coming out over and over and over and over. If I go back, like, I don't know, let's try 50. I know 50 is way too far because we only need a short thing. That's it. Maybe it's not. Watch it. Let's zoom it up, you all, so we can see it. Watch the shape of it coming out. Look at that. Can you see it on there, you all? It's like a perfect oval. A perfect oval. Like a mothership. And if it's not a mothership, is it possible that we could have a perfectly spherical, like, wormhole coming out? Really? Like a portal? Because it's too defined. It's too defined around its edges. Totally defined. Somebody got themselves hidden. Yeah, you all, if you don't want to have your comments deleted, and if you don't want to get hidden, don't say something you shouldn't say. That's inappropriate. That's right, you all. Oh, so brother 144, you could say a fathership. I ain't never heard of a fathership before, but that's okay too. Mothership, fathership. Yeah. I really don't think it's a portal. I don't think a portal would come out like this. I don't know what other people would be calling it. Well, you know, I just saw something. I am seeing something on the edge of it also. I am seeing a round ball on the corner of it, a perfectly round ball, and it is right there. It's perfectly round right here on the side. As it's coming out, we can't see the other side. Can you see it on that one side? Like, let's see if we can get it. It's right there on the corner. As it's coming out, it's on the corner. Can you see it? Do you think we should try to filter it? Because I can try to put a filter on this to see if we can bring it out even more. But it is a spherical shape. You see it? Okay, you all can see it really well. And that happened on, okay, Apple Brooks, will you say filter it or you see it? This is really one of the biggest objects I've seen come out of the sun. Not to mention, you know, the great big round planetary-like thing, but this one is literally like, it doesn't appear to be like a big round ball. Okay, it doesn't appear to be like a big round ball at all. Let me put this back to me, and let me get this out of the way. This is the shape that it is right here, coming out. And if I do a window capture, hopefully we can bring it on here. Yeah, we got it right there. Gina, honey, let's move you out of the way. We can do it. We're gonna do it. Let me just let me see if I can. I don't want to make it too big because we want to get all of it in here. I just want to stay within the parameters, and I try to get shrink myself down up here. I'm gonna go up here. See, wait, I'm gonna put a filter on it. Okay, let's put it. It takes a tad bit for me to find the filter to put it on there, but it doesn't really take a time. But if I quit playing around, it doesn't. It's not that bad. Ah. Is that too dark? Right like that? Because if it's too dark, I can... Okay. So why would a portal come out like that? If it were to be a portal, why would a portal come out looking like that? Like a perfect spherical shape, if it were one. Oh, Head Trip, you're welcome. I was getting ready to push the go live button last night on this very one, and then we did the Chinese balloon in the sky. Changed it at the very last second, but right before my finger hit that button. So there are some who say it could also be a portal, but on the very corner of this massive object coming out of the sun that's bigger than Earth, there is a perfectly round, you can see the perfectly round spherical thing, and it looks like it's twirling like this. It's like a round ball twirling. It's what it looks like. A twirly round ball. And I'm not able to... Hey, you know what I can do? I can record this screen and see if we can invert it too while I do it. I can come over here. We can watch this screen right here for a second. I'm going to see if I can record it and then maybe put it in the invert mode, see what it looks like. It may not look like anything, and I'm not joking. It may not look like anything. But we'll see. I'm only going to do it for a few seconds. Okay, I stopped it. I'll save it. I'll save a full HD. And you all can watch this as I'm doing it. We can see. Let me see if I can find the VLC. How am I gonna do it? Oh, I don't know how to do this, you all. Really don't know how to do this without shrinking everything down to even get to it, to see if we could look at that in the VLC, because you can see me and I can see you. I'm going to come over here. You can't see me looking for it right now, but I'm coming over here, and I'm going to invert it while you're looking at that to see. No, see, it's not showing up. It doesn't show up well in the invert mode at all. It doesn't. It's this is what it looks like in the invert. You can't really make out. I mean, you can make out the image of it. You can see that there is something like energy attached to the very corner, and it's spinning around, but it's the round, this right here. Let me talk about this corner. Let me make it in the normal mode right here for a second, if I can. Let me come to the video effects. Of course, we could do a color extraction too, and that doesn't look too right. This area right here, this reminds me of those, it kind of looks egg-shaped, of those like UFOs or round spherical things that are tethered to the sun because they like have like an umbilical cord to them. But this right here has part of a plasma thing attached to it as it's spinning out of the sun. This thing is spinning around in a circle as it's twirling out. It's like a perfect ball, like a big plasma ball, and there looks like there's a head of an alien inside here. Can you see that, you all? Right there. Yeah, I wish I could show. It wouldn't show up this much. If I could like try to like sharpen the image and stuff, if I could, yeah, but it's kind of hard. I know I get distracted, or really do get distracted at times with it coming out. This would be like the inverted mode. Hello there, Real News Headquarters. Okay, this is slowly coming out. Wonder if I could oh no, that you can't do that. You can see that. Look, can you see that? It's like a perfect spherical shape right here. Can you see it? Right there, perfectly spherical, you all. Coming straight there out of the sun. Well, we know that the sun is a portal, but I think it's a whole lot more than that too. I think it's a whole lot of things, but you can see, yeah, it's a perfect spherical shape coming right out of that sun. And let me see if I can sharpen that image. Well, I can't really sharpen it that well. If I did, it's kind of like pixelated like that. Yeah, but it's on there. Saturation. If I could do it. Yeah. Yeah, you see it? Yeah, it's like an egg shape on its side right here. It's not normal solar flare. It's not at all. I wish I could sharpen it even more. I can't really sharpen it more at all. Let's push that button and see if you can see as it comes out. Like that. Right here on the side is a ship. Some kind of round spherical thing that came out on the corner of it. And it has plasma trailing right behind it. It's like that. And do you think that this is headed straight toward Earth, you all? This object right here, straight toward Earth. Yeah, there's faces in it too. Is what it is, but that's what it looks like coming out. Wonder if I could do some advanced colors on here. I'm not that good at it. I really am not. Because I don't know what any of this stuff means. And do I claim to be an expert in this? Absolutely not. There's people who can bring these images out so well. They could show you exactly what it looks like coming out. That is kind of wild. Did this stop on you? It looks like it has stopped on me. Can you all see it? Oh, it is. It's massive is what it is. It's totally massive coming out of the sun, and it definitely isn't something to wink at. It's not something to wink at all. Hello, you all. You just tuning in. It's something spherical coming out of this sun is what it is. Like someone said, well, you call it a mothership. We can call it a fathership. We got a big fathership coming out of the sun, you all, is what we've got. Big old fathership. We could have said that, is what we could have said. But it's clear. It's got that rim, and it really does remind me of Hawaii. That's what it reminds me of, Hawaii. I don't know what's happening over here. Hey, what happened right here? What happened to the integrated space weather system? Oh, it's blinking. It's blinking, you all. Okay, there we got it back. Just wanted you all to see it up close. This is coming out of the sun. And there's lots of things flying around the sun. And it's got something else attached to the corner coming out also. You see faces in the clouds, trees, and rock. Yeah, it's like the other dimension is like bleeding through. Do you all think that we are, you know, when you look at stuff on the TV and stuff, it's like I feel like I'm living in an AI simulated reality when you look at that type of media. A AI simulated reality where you will not, and they've been warning that you will not be able to tell what's real and what isn't when you see in people via media. You won't be able to tell because it's so real, so real. You see stuff in everything. Can you see that round spherical ball down here on the edge of this? Oopsie! I pushed it. I pushed the wrong button, you are. Sorry. We can come over here. You can see it just as good. Look at that. This is like undeniable what you're looking at right there. Unless you want to be in denial, you all. It came out of the sun. What happened on the 5th of... What happened on the 5th? What happened on the 5th? Let's see this. Did this get shot down on the 5th? Or I don't know how long ago. What if what came out of the sun was really like something like that? Really looks fake. This right here image, that looks very, very fake right there. It does. And that looks fake too. These objects, these white things, they were up there in the sky and they were arranged in a specific pattern. See, look at that. Doesn't that look fake to you? But this sun, what's coming out, it's real. It's not fake. It is coming out. It was over the observatories in Hawaii if you were just tuning in. Okay, now, if we were to look at this, let's see this, you all. I think I can see, I really do think I can see a spherical shape to it right here. If we were to, I think we might bring out some more. Oh yeah, we got it. We got it, you all. There's more to it. There looks like there is, if you look right here, you can see something on the edge right here. It looks like there's even more to it right here in the background. Can you see it? Like you have the oval shape right here, but then it is as if it goes back like this in 3D, if you were to look at it 3D, and it curves around like a canister. It really kind of looks like that. Can you see it? Like a funnel, like? Yeah. So we wouldn't be able to see anything like that. I'm not going to mess with that. Just think, if you got Photoshop, you can like squirrel in whatever that image is and you can make it look like however, I guess. It looks like there's something more to it, you all. That is undeniable. What's up there, because it's too perfect. It's too smooth. Way too smooth and straight, even though it's curved. Came right out of that sun on the 5th. It's too perfect. Egg. Well, when I first started taking pictures, there was an egg-like object that showed up in my photos back in 2018. It was egg-like shape. But this thing right here, there appears to be a round spherical object right on the side right here, and as it's coming out of the sun, it is literally spinning around in a circle. So, what I was saying earlier, also, what I was saying earlier is that we couldn't, let me push the button. I know it's going to blink. What I was saying earlier is that when we wanted to go look, and we did, we wanted to see what the time traveler, they said aliens would show up on the earth, is what they said, in, okay, you have it coming out. Can you still see it like that, you all? Is that too small? Coming out down there like that? Because I can make it a little bit bigger so you can see it like that. It was on the, we was waiting for the 8th to come. The 8th of December, because that's when the time traveler said that aliens would land on the earth. It was on the 8th of December. And it, we didn't get to see it. We didn't. They shut the observatory cameras down, so we couldn't see if the aliens were going to show up. And I'm not just throwing that word around lightly. I'm not, because if I say aliens, of course I think there's something on this earth. I really do, and it ain't aliens. It's something much deeper than that. Excuse me. Much deeper. I'm going to try to get to that, because it was really sad. It was so sad. Are y'all watching? Is that playing for you all? Did that thing stop playing on you all? Oh, it's still blinking. Sorry. Okay, I think it's working now. Is it working over here? Okay, it's working over here. I was over here trying to find the aliens. I was trying to find the aliens, you all, coming out of here. You know, this is what a portal looks like. Let me show you. This is what a portal looks like. Right there. And could one come out of the sun looking like that in an oval shape and have like a funnel-like thing behind it? Could it really, if you could like twist it around, could one say that what was coming out of the sun? Because now if you want to think like that, that is an oval shape, the same as what would be coming out of the sun. But could they come out of the sun like that, you all? Could they? I'm no whatever physicist or anything like that, but could it do that? Come out like that from the sun? What image is that? That's a 17597. Let me bring that over here. 17597. This thing does not want to play because I keep moving. 17597. Let me try to add an image to this. 17597. Just see if we could see that. Bring that up. 17597. Okay, 17597. I want to bring that on here. See if we could like, do you think that it could be something like this coming out of the sun? Like that? Like that type of a portal? Because that'd be perfect too. Could it? It kind of looks like it kind of flares off like that. If you look at the side where it looks like there's like a round object. Yeah. Now, if we were to put a filter on this, no, not that, not a color correction. If we were to put a filter on this, let me move this out of the way. I can make that. I can make it look like something. If I can find this image, let me do this. Let me bring this image. I'm having a hot flash. Okay. Okay, look at that right there. We've got that. If we were to take this image right here of the wormhole, because that's what they said it was, a wormhole right here. It's hard to click it all. This right here, could you say, because it does, it has like that shape right there too. It does, has like a round spherical shape on it. Kind of right there. If I could flip it, I would, but I really can't flip it. So it could be something like that coming out. Right out of the sun, like a portal maybe. Can the sun throw portals out? Did somebody already answer that? Can it throw out a portal? I wish I knew how to spin the object, but I don't. Spin it. Oh well, let's close that and move this out of the way. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe Gina has an overactive imagination, you all. That's all it is. I have an overactive imagination is what I got. Just overactive. Really. And if I were to, I can get even more overactive with this. I really can. I can take that object, which I will. I'm going to take that object and I will, do something. I'm going to bring something over to my publisher while y'all watching that. Are you watching that? I think you're watching it. And I'm over here doing this thing. Let's see this. Just wait a minute. Gotta make this really, really kind of big if I can. Shoot, Gina. All right. I'm gonna bring the portal over to me. 17597. 17597. Oh shoot. 17597. Okay, I'm gonna bring you over here to this because I can I can kind of like rotate this thing with this to try to like match that shape coming out. Kind of, sort of can. But I can't blend it in on here, but I guess you could maybe say that it could, so let's see, could that be a portal coming out? Really? Say the other part of it is like, now let's rotate it the other way because this one is the bigger way. Just like that. How's this one coming out? So that's coming out like that, you all, it is. You can see it's coming out like that. So I guess you could say it could be one coming out. Really, you could. Coming straight out of the sun like that. I guess. You all, I like to play around. Let me push this back to me. This thing is blinking. That's it, you all. I just get too sidetracked. But clearly there's something other than a solar flare coming out of the sun. There is something totally, totally different than a solar flare. And I wanted to see what happened on the 5th of February. Oh. February the 5th. Is that when they said they shot it down? on February the 5th, because on February the 5th is when the thing came out of the sun on the 5th. Oh, they downed the balloon on the 4th, they said. All right, they downed it on the 4th. All right, so yeah, that's what we got going on. I'm not going to go on anymore. But this is real. They shot it down on the 6th. Amy Gill, did they shoot it down on the 6th? Really? It's 1947 all over again. Well, is it 70 years now or 75 years for that? Really, is it? Oh, wow. If you also the father for the eggs, it's 74 Penny, it's 74 years. So in 1 year will be 75 years, something about 75 years. Is it every 70 some odd years the earth is supposed to flip or something? And people say the earth is going to flip. Yeah, there's so much conflicting information out here in the open. Tons of conflicting information that's being let out. And a lot of it is psyops. Psyops is what it is. Lots of psyop operations. Psychological operations taking place on the earth so that you can't figure out what's really happening because of all the distractions. Yeah, so there's something coming out of the sun, and it's not a normal solar flare. It looked like a massive mothership. Someone said it could be a father ship. Someone said it could be a portal. Well, it would take a portal to bring something like that out. It would. A massive portal. And just like I was supposed to be over there looking for the observatories until I got myself distracted. Okay, so the portal, which is, wait a minute, which is right here, that showed up on the 7th. That was the last image we ever got of the observatories on the 7th, because on the 8th is when this time traveler said an alien contact day would be December the 8th. You all, we kid you not. We kid you not. That's when the cameras went down at the observatories. They did. They went down on December the 8th. And this is the shape that's in the sky. It really is. This is a 17544. 17544. Let me bring up 17544 on here, so you can see the shape of 17544. 17544. Screenshot, Gina. Oh, shoot. Okay, and then let's bring this over here too. So this is, let me get this. If I can get this here. See, can you all listen? Now this is really serious. It's so serious. It is very, very serious. I'm not just saying it. It's very. Can you see the similarities of that? Of both of those? You said, Gina, honey, what are you talking about? I don't see nothing. Can you see the similarities between this shape right here and this shape right here? They both have the same similarities, same shape. And the time traveler really did. Alien 8th, or December the 8th was alien contact day, and the observatories shut down all their time lapses. We could no longer see them. But those are practically the same objects, and that is the same object that was in the sky. The same shape over that south-facing camera in Hawaii. Right there. There's something great going on. I mean, it's massive. It's massive. There is a major, major, major cover-up taking place. Yeah. And that's not the volcano in the sky over there on Hawaii on December the 8th or December the 7th. No, that was not the volcano's glow. No, it was something like this. And when we zoomed up on that picture right there, you all, if you remember earlier, there was a rim around it, around the object in the sky. If we can get to it. Well, I couldn't get to it in that one, but there was a rim around it. We have a video, a live video on this channel of the rim around right over that observatory. I can find it. Okay, you're all sitting here looking at this, right? All right, that's great. You can keep looking. It's like arg. I'm not going to show it. I'm not. Just for the sake of it, you all, let's go to the, so you can see what I'm talking about. Just for the sake of it, so you can come over here. These are their webcams. See right here, the last known image. This is the last thing we got. Right there. Look at the timestamp on it. This image has not changed since the 7th. We wanted to see the alien contact day on the 8th. That day never came for any of this for us to go over there. We were allowed to go over there all the times before, you all the times before, until December the 8th came. Then they cut us off just like that. Cut us off just like that. And then if you see this one right here, this right here, this is not a time lapse. They don't do time lapse anymore on these for us to see. They really don't. See, look. December the 7th. That's it. That's it. And you only got, it makes me upset. That's why I like to talk about it. You used to get 48 seconds of all day long footage. On the 7th, all they gave anybody was 8 seconds. 8 seconds. That's all they gave. Shut the cameras down on December the 8th. No more looking at aliens. Nothing. Nothing, you all. So I am being led to believe within my spirit that yes, something did happen. Alien contact did occur. And that's why these cameras went completely down with their time lapse. No more looking because of channels like this that would go over there and study it. Because remember, it's Alien Contact Day on the 8th. And we wanted to go over there and we wanted to look at it. We wanted to watch the observatories like we did many times before. But no, somebody stopped it. Well, we're not stupid. We're not stupid. We're not illiterate. We're not capable of observing and thinking for ourselves and drawing our own conclusions. We're not. We're not what you think we are. We're something much greater. We really are. So that came out of the sun, and it looks very similar to what was over. And you know, as far as I know, could still even be over there, but we'll never be able to tell because they're not going to release the footage. could still be right over that observatories at night. You'd never know. You wouldn't. And if there was, and they release one image, I think someone said they release one photo image. I don't know how often that is, but they can doctor it if they want. They can. So something is taking place, you all. This one came out of the sun, too. We got a sonic boom. A sonic boom coming. Well, a sonic boom means something blasts. Something breaks the speed of light. You can have a sonic boom and something can break through the speed of light, right? Now, if you do remember also, China has its own CERN, and it's even more powerful than the Large Hadron Collider. China's CERN has a magnetic field 1 million times stronger than the Earth's. That's China, an artificial magnetic field. Earth doesn't even have 1 Tesla. Okay, so of course, when you have a country that has a magnetic field 1 million times more stronger than Earth's, like China, and also like in Switzerland, you have those helmet coils. Okay, the helmet coils, you all. We did a video on this. This is important too. The helmet coils can stop the magnetic field. Okay, they can. They can stop it, and that's what these things are. And also you have the Fermi Lab in Batavia, Illinois. That's got some magnets in it too. And in Florida, there is a massive thing bigger than CERN, and it took the trophy for the largest magnetic field on Earth because it was 44 Tesla, and China had just recently passed that with 45. So imagine you got 2 powerful artificial magnetic fields, more powerful than Earth's, and they're ramped up the power, and you got CERN where it's at, and imagine what's happening to Earth's magnetic field. Is the sun causing the Earth's magnetic field to deplete? No, it's these big magnets from these powerful artificial thing. It's not coming from the sun. These magnets are literally weakening. When you use that helmet coil, they said you have to redirect the energy, that magnetic field. Redirect it. They are the ones responsible for the weakening of Earth's magnetic field. They can cause it to be weakened in any spot. Their helmet, their magnetic field is that powerful. They can move it. They can flip the Earth if they want, you all. They really can. With their technology, they can cause the core of the Earth to slow down. They can disrupt the normal flow of Earth itself with these man-made powerful tools. Okay, it's not just the sun. No, it's these great big things. Scientific experiments is what it is. And now we got stuff like this coming through. But it was Alien Contact Day on December the 8th, and I'm pretty sure it happened. And it was kept hush-hush, and the cameras were shut down. No more time-lapse coming out of that Canada, France, Hawaii telescopes. They had a north, south, east, west. They also had, it was like it documented 7 cameras. You don't get to see it anymore, thank you. So I'm going to go. This came out of the sun, and I've done ran my mouth too long. That's right. And, yeah. They want you to think the sun's causing all the damage. It's happening on the Earth itself. It really is. And not to say that we can't have those flares coming from the sun, but when you have something, a man-made thing, messing with the naturally occurring magnetic field on the Earth, you're going to have a lot of trouble. You really are. And anything could come through. You can have portals opening. Yeah, just let's let in some demons. Let's let the demons in from the other dimensions. Okay, let's do it. Let's bring them in. They probably did. They probably did. So I'm going to go, you all, and let me do this. This is the same thing coming out of the sun. I know I talked a lot, but yeah. Alien Contact Day happened on December the 8th. That's when the cameras no longer showed any more footage of the observatories because it was all day and night, like a 24-hour time lapse, no more. So with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you for your comments. Thank you, moderators, you all. You may not agree with me. That's fine. But I like to draw parallels and see the similarities in things. And it's like right there in your face. Hello, that time traveler said December 8th was Alien Contact Day, and you shut your cameras down, and you ain't put them up since. What's that say? What does that say? It says a lot when they ain't saying nothing.